Hello folks, this is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. I want to talk a little bit about the military today and some of the changes that are going to take place. One of the changes that is going to take place is that the Trump administration has signed a new executive order, and each project that is being run through the Pentagon is going to be scrutinized. They're going to be taking a look at how far behind each project is and whether or not the project is making any progress. If it's positive progress and it's going to be used for the alliance military, it will continue. But a lot of the projects are being run by the military-industrial complex. Now, the military-industrial complexes had a lot of control over the Pentagon for most of the time that the Pentagon has been there. And a lot of money has been funneled out of military projects and put into offshore accounts. Some of them have been for Congress people. Some of them have been for military officers. And some of those have gone to pay people from places like Lockheed Martin and so on. So a lot of the money simply is not going into the project, and that is one of the reasons why the projects are not making progress. What is really interesting, when I saw the show Sergeant Bilko, a lot of the projects that were supposedly going through that particular military base weren't doing well because he was taking all of the money for the projects. And so when a project would be scrutinized, they would do something to kind of make the project look like it was working. And that's kind of been the way that projects have gone with the military-industrial complex. But now that's all going to change because President Trump is simply not going to allow them to get away with that. Ultimately, what is going to happen and what is beginning to take place is that the military alliance is now in control of the Pentagon. It's no longer going to be the military-industrial complex. It's no longer going to be the deep state, no longer going to be FEMA or any of those organizations. It's now going to be strictly military alliance. Now, the military alliance, and as we've talked about it several times, they are in many, many countries around the world, and they are doing many, many projects toward bringing in Nasara Jasara and changing the world from the kind of threats that we've had under the deep state, under the various intelligence organizations, and as well as the various militaries around the world. And all of those things are being taken away, and everything is going to be put back together, and the military alliance is going to be known, and is in fact now known as the Global Alliance. And they are working with all 209 nations. Now, not all 209 nations have a decent military, but there is enough of a military in each of those nations that they are able to at least begin to take out the various deep state and industrial complex people. And the rest of the nations then kind of support them in that process. A lot of the government people are being taken out. When everything is all said and done, you're only going to see about 10% of the federal governments in each country that you're seeing now. Your days of the Biden people and the Obama people and the Clinton people and so on out there helping the drug cartels in Mexico to attack the American people and to kill and destroy the American people, those days are over. Those people, many of them, either have faced tribunals or are going to face tribunals, and they're not going to be allowed to do any of those things anymore. I guess it's because dead people just don't do those things anymore. So, fact of the matter is that this new executive order is going to change everything, but it's going to change it into the favor of the military alliance. The industrial complex has been trying to stop what's called the EBS, which is the Emergency Broadcast System, and it's called 2 or 3 other things as well, but they all pretty much mean the same thing. They have attempted attacks on the EBS. Those attacks have failed, and now they're pretty much out of any kind of ways to attack the EBS system. So the EBS system will soon be up and running, and the American people then are going to be able to be told about the various things that have been going on over the last few years. One of the things that we're going to find out about is who was arrested, who was tried in tribunals, and what was the outcome. This is Kevin from Good Day, Good Prayers. Please remember to give us a like, and please remember to subscribe to both of our channels, Good Day, Good Prayers, as well as DSR Chats. We really would appreciate that. And as we get more information, especially on the tribunals and things of that nature, we will make sure that we send that information along to you so that you'll have as much up-to-minute information as we are able to give you. We appreciate the fact that you've taken time to share our information with other people and even our videos. But the most important thing that we want you to do is to have a good day. Good day.